StrikeTec, which is a new sensor technology, is a way to detect how fast and how hard us fighters are throwing our punches.
So StrikeTec is a small sensor that is placed about 2 inches behind the wrist so that we can measure speed and force of their strikes and also the type of the punch.
We've been working with Bellator for quite some time now, so for the first time coming up on May 17th, we're actually going to give the fans these statistics.
The technology of knowing how fast the punch is going, how much velocity and power is behind it is great for the audience because every bit helps them understand what's actually going on in the fight.
So during the fight, the fighters have these sensors on and it relays the signal via Bluetooth to our laptop on the side of the ring.
The laptop will take and compute that in real time. We send that data up to our server, and then it can actually come back down to our mobile apps.
And we will be able to relay all of these statistics live. What punch, the timestamp of the punch, when it occurred, the speed, the force of that particular punch.
Here in the lab, what we want to do is try to mimic the actual fighters in the ring. We have all kinds of cool gadgets here and controlled tests. What we really want to do is we want to make sure that our measurement, our speed, our force is all consistent.
What we're doing is that we're testing our algorithms compared to other scientific devices to help us fine-tune what our measurements are.
The more consistent we can be in the lab, the more consistent, the more solid numbers we get in the arena.
We're gonna have a map for why a fight ends up the way it does. It's just one more group of information that the fighters, the trainers, the audience is gonna have, and they can follow what's happening in the cage that much better. It's great.
It's just another way for the fans to kind of get involved with every single punch during every single fight.
When someone gets hit and they're wobbly and they're rocked, you don't know how hard they got hit. You're guessing.
That punch might not have looked very hard, that punch might have been really hard if you look at the science behind it.
Some of these top guys, we're seeing upwards of 1,800 pounds of force, and that's like getting hit in the face with a hammer. The average speed of professional punch is around 15 to 25 miles an hour. To put that in perspective, the speed of a rattlesnake strike is about around 10 to 12 miles an hour.
Our vision was to be able to tell how fast these fighters punch.
With the ability to capture this data, we can actually help evolve the sport of MMA.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see this technology actually in place and get to see it on my monitor during a fight.